yet another company that's pushing LGBTQ plus trans and all this type of propaganda, right? After Gillette, after Budweiser, companies that are historically known to be providing services mainly to men or society at large, now deciding to push the LGBTQ plus agenda. And before we even get mad like everybody else, and rightfully so, we have to think about what's been happening in the past years, right? About people seeing increasingly more and more campaigns, publicities for these marginalized groups that you have to think about represent less than 2% of society, even though more and more people identify as LGBTQ, year by year, but which is another topic. Why do we constantly have to be fired and exposed, right, without our consent and will to these concepts and ideas of these people? Mind you, it's like we're being disregarded, even though we're 95+% of society that don't adhere to these thoughts, right? It's not that we're bothered, but why do we have to constantly be subject and exposed to these things? Because once again, there is an agenda to make acceptable what people don't actually like. And I think I saw a TikTok about somebody saying we don't have any problem against trans, gay people, and etc. But why do we constantly see them? And I think there's two reasons. For one, a lot of these companies will stop at nothing to make a profit. If they see a wave happening right now, they want to hop on the bandwagon thinking that they're going to sell more, right? So they see all these companies that becoming increasingly more woke, thinking they're going to up their sales, which actually is really dumb because you've seen what happened to Budweiser. You've seen what happened to Gillette when they tried to shit on the people that made them who they are, and then you decide willingly to do that, right? And then Adidas is already getting pushed back. You're going to see their stocks tanking. You're going to see people pulling out, people making it known that they don't rock with what's happening. But what this should tell you is that the companies that you like, right, historically have liked, will stop at nothing to make a buck. And that you should protect the people around you, especially namely your kids, against what's being propagated. Because the goal and the aim is not only to represent these people, but to make their lifestyle inevitable. Because the more you see something, the more accustomed to it you become, and maybe you're going to want to try it. And the thing is, also, you have to understand, they're trying to confuse people about the gender roles that we have known throughout history. Okay, you're saying that you want to promote a women's swimwear, whatever the case may be. Why would you choose men to be wearing the swimsuit if it's aimed towards women, right? If that, very womanly colors, and the guys, very frail men. You have to understand, this is subconscious programming, right? Whenever they put a man, just because this is LGBTQ, you have to see that all the men wearing these suits, these swimsuits, are frail, effeminate looking, in positions that are attributed typically to women, right? Looking all funny. It's because they're trying to reprogram you into thinking that that's what a man's supposed to be. The more they show you guys like Harry Styles and whoever else, I don't know all their names, that's straight from what's typically expected or perceived as being masculine, they are working on your perception. But not only you, right? Because these are big brands. And who messes with big brands? Who likes Adidas, Nike, and all these brands? Little kids, youngsters. And they grow up and their image of Adidas is no longer what we used to know, the Cristiano Ronaldos, and all these guys, sports guys, traditionally masculine guys. Now they grow up with Adidas and associate these swimsuit wears as what Adidas stands for. So we're in an age where we are being shown that what we actually like and think doesn't matter. They want to push an idea, and that's what matters, right? And you got to think about that. Take action, and at least be aware of what's happening so you can take precautions and defend yourself by either stop putting money in these guys' pockets, because you are actually reinforcing them doing whatever they're doing, and protect your mind. Now, if you like the content, subscribe, share, like the video. Your boy is trying to get to 1,000 subs. I'll see you next time.